Okay, so hi again. It's Audilyn, and today I'm going to be making a video about spaced repetition. So I'm not sure if you know what spaced repetition is, but it's called like SRS, spaced repetition system. I'm going to be comparing it with like how I learn languages using spaced repetition system and with chess. So you're gonna see me do like language reviews, but you're also gonna see me like how I do like chess reviews. Like this is how I learned openings. Honestly, like I didn't think of it before, but and then I thought of it like, oh my god, I've actually used spaced repetition system to actually memorize languages, but like I could do this with chess. So I straight up went to Google, spaced repetition system for chess, and actually I didn't think it existed, but it did. So it could be a resource for you if you ever want to study chess openings. So I'm gonna show you right now. So okay, see you in the next part of the video. Okay, so hi, I'm back again, but this time I'm back with like the camera. So in the last video, I used a very tiny like camera on the side because I didn't know how to like set it up. But like right now, the camera is more visible, so you can see me like even more. The thing is, I'm going to like show you my collection of like decks. This isn't like decks I made. These are like from shared decks. So in case you don't realize, I use the 5,000 most common French words, and then HSK 1 to 4, Kaishi 1.5K deck, Korean grammar sentences by Evita, Korean vocabulary by Evita, and languages on fire German. But I actually have not started in like a lot of them. I actually like do the Kaishi 1.5K the most, so I'm just gonna show you that. And like at one point, I will be like probably like doing the video on like 2x speed because like I don't want to like waste your time. I'm going to just show you how like I study most of the time. So I have like 10 new cards and I have like 30 cards to review. So first we'll start with that. Study. Chichi, or yeah, 私の父が大好きです. So I think that's what it said.
父、私は父が大好きです。
Yeah, so I got it right. So I'm just gonna like press good. I typically just use again or good. See, like again in the red part and like good on the green part. Because like if I put on like easy, it's gonna like, I'm gonna review in like the next 5 days. And I typically want my memory to like remember it a lot since like that's the point of SRS. So I'm just going to like press good or again. So I did this, like I did it, you know, like I got it correct. So I'm just gonna press like green. もらう彼女からプレゼントをもらいました So she got a present or I got a present from her kind of thing
もらう彼女からプレゼントをもらいました
Okay, I got it, good. This is new, I think. I don't know this word yet. その話は something 本当ですか Is it?
本当その話は本当ですか
その話 But I said 話す but like whatever. I still got it right. So like その話は本当ですか This one is 日本語のニュースが全然わかりませんでした Do not understand. I don't understand anything from the news or something like that.
わかる日本語のニュースが全然わかりませんでした
Okay. 高いこれがこの町で一番高いビルです So this is the most tall building or something.
高いこれがこの町で一番高いビルです
Okay, got it right? あげる友達にプレゼントをあげます So I received a present from my friend or something.
あげる友達にプレゼントをあげます。
Okay, so I kind of got this wrong, but at the same time I know what it means. I'm just gonna like press hard because like this is a bit you know, I don't know whether I should press good or hard, but like I feel like I should press hard so I get it like reviewed faster. This is new because like it's in the blue one, if you see, there's a line. So like the blue lines, they show like, oh, it's a new card. So I don't know what it means.
立つ彼はステージに立った。
Okay, tatsu, it's to stand. So I press again. It's gonna be reviewed in a day. So yeah. 友達, this is like friend. 友達とレストランに行きました。
友達とレストランに行きました
Okay, got it right. あなたは好きあなたはスキーがI forgot this one.
できる。
できる。
あなたはスキーができますか
Okay, I did not get that right, so like again. Okay. Okay. Oh, those are cards. I didn't realize. Okay. ララちゃんは家の前に立っています。
ララちゃんは家の前に立っています。
Okay, got it right. 使える I think よく使えるください。考える to think about よく考えてください It means like please think about it more
考えるよく考えてください
もの、いろいろなものをもらいました。
もの、いろいろなものをもらいました。
Okay, got it. What is this? 待つ to wait. 1時間友達を待ちました。
待つ。1時間友達を待ちました。
Got it right. いる This is a new part, but I think I've seen the letter before. いる to put inside. レストランにいります。Okay. レストランにいります。
入る。レストランに入ります。
いる。入る。Okay. I missed the ha, so again. 大好き。私は父が大好きです。
大好き。私は父が大好きです。
Okay, got it right. 話す。先生と日本語で話します。
話す。先生と日本語で話します。
Okay, got it right. あの町に行きました。
町。
あの町に行きました。
Got it right. Don't know what this is, so.
家族。
家族がテレビを見た。
Okay, so I'm gonna remember this again tomorrow because like again is probably the button, but they're all like one day anyway, so like I'll just press again. ゆっくり。もっとゆっくり話してください。Please say it more slowly.
ゆっくり。もっとゆっくり話してください。
Okay, got it right. 一番 most. これがこの町で一番高いビルです。
一番。
これがこの町で一番高いビルです。
Okay, got it right. This is new, so I don't know.
住む。
家族はタイに住んでいます。
Okay, 住む to live in. ありがとうございます。そうですか。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
そうですか。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Okay, got it right. 父は家の中にいます。
父は家の中にいます。
彼はもう帰りました。
彼はもう帰りました。
Okay, got it right. 大きな No way. I don't know this word.
大きな家に住みたい。
Okay, got it wrong. So again, but like it's one day anyway, so yeah. 昨日友達に会った。
昨日友達に会った。
Okay. もうちょっと食べたい。I want to eat a bit more.
もうちょっと食べたい。
Okay. 高い。このカメラは高いですね。Expensive, okay.
高い。
このカメラは高いですね。
大きな。彼は大きい。It's not 大きな like before. 彼は大きい家に住んでいます。
大きい。
彼は大きい家に住んでいる。
Okay, got it right. もう勉強しなければいけないと思った。
もっと勉強しなければいけないと思った。
Okay. I got it a bit wrong, but still good, so I'll just go with good. I don't know this one, so I forgot. Wait. I don't know.
知る。
あの人を知っていますか？
I forgot. Okay, again. ちょっと a little bit. これはちょっと高いですね。
これはちょっと高いですね。
I don't know this one.
声。彼は大きな声で話した。
Okay, I got it wrong, so 声 is again. 昨日母と話をしました。
昨日母と話をしました。
Okay, got it right. この本を君にあげます。
この本を君にあげます。
Got it right. Okay. ゆっくり言ってください。Say it more slowly. Okay. I use this to say it a lot. Like, I say this a lot. ゆっくり言ってください。Please say it more slowly.
ゆっくり言ってください。
Yeah, got it right. ララちゃんは目が大きいです。Okay, she has big eyes.
ララちゃんは目が大きいです。
Okay, got it right. 話す。あなたの話は面白いね。
あなたの話は面白いね。
Okay, good. くれる。母が本をくれました。
くれる。父が本をくれました。
Okay, I said Papa, did I? I forgot. But like whatever, still good. できる。あなたはスキーができますか？ Okay.
できる。
あなたはスキーができますか？
Okay, got it right. 知る。あの人を知っていますか？
知る。
あの人を知っていますか？
Okay, got it right. So when I finish, it's gonna show like, congratulations, you're finished for today. For Kaishi at least. I don't really like use the others one that much, but like, let me show you my statistics. So I'll move it here for now, the camera, and like I'll show statistics. So I've been actually doing it like experimentally for like this video specifically, but like future due, total 108, average 4 reviews a day. Really? Oh yeah, it's because like I only started recently, right? So calendar, I actually studied not much compared to yesterday and the day before, but yeah, I did 348 reviews. Average over a period, 11 reviews per day. Average for days studied, 87 reviews per day. And then like there's a statistic that like shows like if you remember the words. Honestly, if you like want me to make a new video on like my language learning journey for like Japanese, I totally could. I'm trying to be consistent every day, except for the weekends. I don't do it on like the weekends, but like yeah, these are the statistics basically, hourly breakdowns. I usually do it like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, but like I do it at night too sometimes. But yeah, so that's my statistics. I guess so like one thing I want to say is that I'm using spaced repetition system, and as you can see, I remember a lot of the words, like previous words from previous days, and like I'm speaking Japanese quite okay, maybe because like I have a bit of background in Japanese learning, but like I'm also doing this to like see if like spaced repetition system works for me, because I don't know a lot of like kanji. But like yeah, feel free to like copy me if you want to try doing it. And yeah, okay, that's really all for this part of the video. Next, you're gonna see me in like the chess space repetition. So see you there, I guess? Yeah, see you! Okay, so back where we meet again. Hi again. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how spaced repetition in chess works. So like, I'm just gonna tell you, last week I had no idea what the London system is. Like, literally, like chess openings, okay, I know few. I've heard of the London system, but like I never actually tried it. I've never watched like videos on it and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I was the complete beginner when I like tried to learn this repertoire. And like, I'm using like LiStudy.org. So like, I'm just giving out like free resources to you guys. Like, I'm not gatekeeping anything, because like Anki for like languages, LiStudy for like chess spaced repetition totally works. So I'll just show you my progress in like 3 days of learning. Honestly, I wouldn't say I memorized every single line. Like, if you want to see, this is like one of like the more famous ones in like the chess opening. So like my progress, I actually studied the basics. I studied part 1 against like d5 e6, part 2 against like d5 e6, but like I wanted to learn like d5 c5, but like I learned like the London system repertoire, London vs like Grunfeld or King's Indian defense, because like my last video was like about like Grunfeld opening, and like King's Indian defense is like one of the opening I actually use. That's why I'm like very curious. But like, if you see, there's actually a lot, like they're gonna like make you memorize a lot. So I'll start with the basics and I'll show you how it works. Like, that's okay, I'm gonna go back to basics. London system repertoire basics. Okay, so if you want to see, I'm like gonna press on like screen so like you can actually see. I remember the first move, d4, and then bishop f4, I guess. Yeah, I'll just like do this so like you can technically see, like they're doing moves. I don't really memorize their moves, not gonna lie, but like it actually gives you a foundation, and like you just keep repeating it. You just keep repeating like what you know, what you studied, because like it's spaced repetition system, so like you're supposed to do that, you know. And like if you want to make it easier, you can like do jump to key move. So like it teaches you like the key moves, like when in this position what you're supposed to do. So like let me show you. I do this, I do this. This is basically the same what I did before, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then it jumps to another key move. See, like you have to redo just like the important parts. Yeah, and like repeats again. Oh wait, horse again. Okay, so basically that's that. Like I haven't got a mistake, because like I actually got this like in the like outside my head already, like it's in my core memory, because like I keep doing it. I repeated that for like, I don't know, freaking like 30 minutes. So yeah. Let's move to d5 e6, because actually one of the ones I studied. Actually this is a bit different, but still the same. It's like still the London opening, but it's like a different variation. I don't really see a lot of difference in like what, like, okay, but like there's like a difference like in a move sequence, right? So okay, this time like there's a bishop, so you move the bishop back. Like if you see there's like a straight line sometimes to like tell you if you don't remember that part like much. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this again, do this. Oh yeah, I can also do this, by the way. Oh, but like I forgot, we should move this one first, and then like I can do this. and then I eat, opening this rook, you know? And like, see, if I don't remember, they're going to remind me, like with these arrows, and it's very useful sometimes. And then if I'm not, oh yeah, castle. Queen. Pull. If I'm not mistaken, queen goes here. Yes, I got it right. And then do this, eat, horse eats. Yeah, so it's basically spaced repetition. So like you get like the basics, you know, like you actually understand like, okay, what happens if like a bishop is taken out? You can like put your bishop like in the, you can pull your bishop and stuff like that. So like, let me just show you a bit more. Okay, wait. See, it's like automatically jumping to like key moves if you don't remember. Okay, I got it wrong, but it's okay. I'm still learning, so yeah. Okay, back, sorry. Nope. And then I pull here. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's try the next one. Part 2. Okay, I think they know I haven't memorized part 2 much, but like they like give us guides, you know. Yeah. And maybe this time is like a bit different, but like, and then like, wait, sorry, where did it, oh, okay. Okay, this is like a new line for me. Let's see. What happens if I do this? Okay, still go there anyways. Wait, this is different from the ones I learned. Why? Hold on. Oh my god, I actually pressed like the d5, c5. No wonder I don't recognize like the moves. Let's just like go back to like e6, because like I have not memorized this. Like this is actually like genuinely like, interesting, but like at the same time. If I'm not mistaken, the pull here, and then castle. Are we supposed to castle too? Okay, no, we're supposed to go there. We eat horse, maybe? Yeah, okay, we eat horse. Okay. I keep getting that wrong, but... Why am I castling so badly? Maybe eat this? No, okay, queen. Okay, I don't want to like show this because it's like genuinely so embarrassing. I don't really remember a lot of this, but like I'll just do this one more time, and like I'll show you the King's Indian defense, which I'm actually more of a master on, and I actually understand the moves a bit more. See, like I don't recognize it much. That's why like they gave me a lot of arrows, because like I have not memorized these. But like I got the basics okay, so I can actually still go against people with like the London system, like King's Indian defense. Okay, they're already in this position. So if I'm not mistaken with castle, okay, no, forgot. Castle, and then okay, wait. I said I mastered this, but I actually haven't. Okay, pull. Makes sense. Like, this is a bit difficult, honestly. Why is it castle this time? I have no idea. But like, yeah, if you don't understand, they still teach you, so... a bit annoying, but fine, I guess. Maybe here? Okay, eat. Yeah, but like, you get my point, right? Like, this is like... yeah, you can learn a lot. And like, I'm not gatekeeping like resources, because I actually love this resource. I just started this like 3 days ago. I got the basics alright, but like I still am not that good. But like, basically it shows spaced repetition doesn't only help in like language learning, it helps you in chess too. So like, if you ever want to learn a new opening, I definitely recommend LiStudy, because like, why? You can learn like chess openings in LiStudy, and like, okay, maybe like you'd struggle at the beginning, especially if you don't know a lot of openings. Like I noticed, like with the King's Indian, I actually struggled less compared to like the others, because I have tried that opening before. So like, if you try to learn another opening after, for instance, I learned London system, and for instance, I want to learn like another opening after, if I'm going against like the London system, I know because like, okay, this move purpose is A, this purpose is B, this purpose is C, and then like you can like kind of like integrate like why this move does this. But like right now, I'm just gonna admit I am a chess beginner. Like I literally study chess from a freaking sight word, and then I played rehab. So yeah, that's literally like what I do. I just study like chess with people who don't really know opening theories. Like at one point there was like someone who knew theories, but like, you know, rehab people come and go. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this, because like the next part is just gonna be like me saying like, oh yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're not interested in that, you can just like leave right now. But like I'm gonna do the closing video right now. So see ya. Okay, so we finished reviewing. I showed you how I use my Anki deck in learning languages like Japanese. Typically I would show another of my language, like French maybe, but like the most fluent one I'm in and the one I'm most consistent in is like Japanese right now. That's why I'm just showing you like what I'm most consistent in. I'm not saying like I'm the most consistent person in this world. So, like I don't really like use spaced repetition every day. So yeah, but like at least what I wanted to do in this video is at least like show you how spaced repetition actually helps you. It literally helps you a lot. You want to study for a test, use spaced repetition. I don't know. In Anki, they have like freaking cards for law, cards for biology, chemistry, I don't know. I think like quite a lot. And I learned a lot, like using spaced repetition system. And I've actually tried like the Leitner system where I tried to use cards, but like it got useless because like flashcards, you know, and like lazy reviewing. So like I said, I'm not the most consistent person. But at least Anki tells you what to do. Like, oh yeah, you gotta memorize this much cards today. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot. But that's okay, you know? You don't have to like push yourself that much as long as like you learn, I guess. So yeah, that's actually just what I wanted to tell you about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learn a lot, and like I hope you get a lot of like people typically gatekeep resources, but I don't want to do that. So maybe I'll link it down below if you want. So don't forget to, if you like reach this far, please like, maybe consider commenting, consider subscribing if you enjoy these kind of videos. I'm probably going into chess niche because like I actually enjoy chess and I enjoyed the last video making it, and like the next video I've come up with an idea and it's gonna be related to chess. So yeah, that's all. Bye guys, thank you for watching.